Hi, I'm Christine Matheson. I work at Vital Physiotherapy and Wellness. I am a naturopathic doctor, an Arvigo practitioner, and a yoga instructor. And my signature program is my Belly Be Well program.
Wonderful. Christine, can you tell us where you're from and where you went to school?
I am here from Toronto. I'm from Toronto, born and raised. And I also lived out west in Vancouver for a long time, for 7 years. I went to the University of British Columbia, and that's where I also trained to become a yoga instructor. But being accepted at the Naturopathic College brought me back to Toronto. I studied at the Canadian College of Naturopathic Medicine and started a Women's Health Awareness Week there. And then to become an Arvigo practitioner, I went to the States. I went to New Hampshire and studied with the Arvigo Institute to become a practitioner of the Arvigo techniques of Maya abdominal therapy.
Christine, can you tell us what inspired you to get into pelvic or women's health?
I've always had a fascination with women's health, which is why I did women's studies. Many of my papers during my women's studies training were in women's health topics. I also had a very deep interest in children's health. I thought about being a midwife, but naturopathic medicine drew me even stronger. And honestly, I feel like pelvic health specifically chose me because when I graduated, I had a really unique experience to be one of the first naturopathic doctors in Canada to work in a hospital setting at the former Women's Pelvic Health Center at Women's College Hospital. I had the most dynamic experience there working with a multidisciplinary team of urologists, gynecologists, gastroenterologists, physiotherapists, psychiatrists, and we noticed two really major themes emerge: that pelvic health really did seem to be a condition, or the conditions that fell under that umbrella were really served well with a very holistic approach. And secondly, that many of the self-care strategies, including physical exercises, yoga, self-abdominal massage, all the techniques that we were able to share seemed to have the biggest outcome of success for the patients. So I feel really excited to be part of the pelvic health community now, because now even more so, I think people are aware that your gut, your abdomen, your pelvis, and the alignment and health of this area has a ripple effect on your entire health. And so I feel as a naturopathic doctor, I have all these great techniques to help people from the inside out by changing their diet or the herbs or supplements they take. And now I have a technique, an abdominal massage technique, which I both give and I treat women how to do on themselves to treat from the outside in. And that's what I think is where the sweet spot is when you start to work from the outside in and the inside out, you reach this therapeutic sweet spot where you start to see great, profound outcomes. And I see it with my patients, and I'm so excited to share it through the work that I do through my Belly Be Well program.
Perfect. Christine, can you tell us what your favorite part about working at Vital Physiotherapy is?
Oh, that's easy. It's the team, the people. I feel like I found my tribe, my kindred spirits, people that I want to work with, the people who share my passion for empowering people to have practical and powerful strategies to manage their health and to feel empowered through their health. And I feel like I fell upon this really wise, warm, and thoughtful team, and I'm so grateful.
Great. Christine, what's your number one kind of health tip for your patients?
Self-abdominal massage. I really feel that it's the missing link for a lot of women, in addition to a holistic approach that they are taking, because so many women disconnect. They're literally sort of living from the head up, and they may have concerns in this area, but they might not have considered that their own hands can have a huge effect. So learning to just massage in the proper way 5 minutes a day can literally help you put your health back into your own hands.
Great. And lastly, Christine, just so our listeners can get to know you a little bit better, can you please tell us the most adventurous thing that you've done?
Well, I have to say being a mom is absolutely the biggest adventure of my life. I have had some pretty wild adventures. I went in my early years at university to Bolivia and worked in 2 orphanages, which is an unforgettable experience. But if I'm being really honest and thinking of Brene Brown's work, where you dare greatly in life for the choices you make. Becoming a naturopathic doctor and an Ayurveda practitioner forced me out of my comfort zone in some ways. I wasn't a science student to begin with, so I went back to school and got all my pre-med education, and I'm so glad I did, because now I'm blessed to work with women and work with people who believe in integrative and holistic approaches to health. But it is the most adventurous thing I did in many ways.
Perfect. Thanks for your time today, Christine.
Thank you.